Hey folks, this is Vincent Natalie with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to play Holmes, Sherlock, and Mycroft. This is a game for 2 players. It's for ages 10 and up, and the average play time is 30 minutes. I've covered this on my channel before, but this is Idalee's first time playing, and likewise I haven't played in a while, so there may be a rules goof or two, but basically this is a worker placement / set collecting game. We're going to be using our 3 meeples here to take actions on the board. We start off with 3 characters. There's Watson, Mrs. Hudson, and Inspector Lestrade. And throughout the game is played over 7 days or rounds, but throughout the game we're going to be revealing more characters at random from this deck, and we'll be able to make use of their abilities. We're going to be using these characters to gain these clues up here, and also possibly to gain more of these investigation markers. These investigation markers are used to sometimes purchase more clues from that array. So we're going to be collecting sets of cards from this up here. Whenever we take a face-up card, it's going to go in its own column. So the 7s will have their own column, the 9 will have their own column, and so on. If you pick up any wilds, you pick a column that they go into. You cannot have more than 1 wild per column. If you ever were to take from a face down, sometimes the card may tell you to take from face down here. When you do that, it stays face down in its own column. So every face down card you have, regardless of the value, will be in a face down column, and it is immune to any sort of effect. There are some cards in here that affect an opponent's set of cards that they have face up, but anything face down that you have is safe. Okay? So for the first round, we're going to be taking turns assigning people to these cards. Then we're going to leave them there for the next round, and then we're going to move them around. The rule is we cannot have more than 1 of our meeples on the same space. So I cannot have 2 blues on the same space. We can share a space, we can have something like that, but we cannot have 2 blues or 2 oranges on the same space. And I guess we'll get more of the rules as we go, because it just makes more sense to do that. So at the beginning of the game, we choose a color. I'm blue, she's orange. We each get 5 of these investigation markers. We also draw 4 cards. There's a shuffle. We shuffle this deck of clue cards. We shuffle them. There's 4 that are placed face up there. We also shuffle the deck of people cards, or the character cards, and we draw 2 for day 1. And then round 2, we're going to draw another one. Day 3, or round 3, we're going to draw another one. Day 4, day 5, day 6, until we've got this tableau completely filled. After we finish that round, that signals the end of the game, and then we do scoring. And just to give you a heads up on scoring, it's fairly easy. We look for majority on those sets. So whoever has the most 7s, or whoever has the most 8s, or whoever has the most 9s, whoever has the most 4s, and so on. Here's a quick look at the different cards that are in the game. There's 3 3s, 4 4s, 5 5s, 6 6s, 7 7s, 8 8s, 9 9s. There's 5 wild cards and 5 map fragments. Map fragments, the more of those you have, the more points you get, although I think you get -1 point if you only have 1 of them. So, yeah. Alright, so that's about it. And then as far as how to score points at the end of the game, whoever has the majority, you earn that value. So if you have the majority in 7s, you score 7 points minus however many 7s your opponent has. So if I had 5 7s and she had 2 7s, I would take my 7, I had majority, 7 points, minus the 2 7s she had. 7 minus 2 is 5. I would score 5 points for my set of 7s. Okay? It's fairly simple game. Okay, let's go ahead and give this a whirl. Would you like to go first? It's the first player's chose it at random. Okay. It's up to you. Sure. So you're going to take... Now, do you need any clarification on what these guys do? This one is give up a clue token to take one of these face-up cards. This one is Mrs. Hudson. You can take 3 from the box, 3 of these investigation tokens from the box. This one is pay 3 investigation tokens to take 2 from the array. This guy here, this is a random one, Von Krom. You can take a clue, and then your opponent has the option to pay 1 of these investigation markers to take a face-down card from the deck. And then Wiggins here, just take 5 investigation markers from the box.
Oh, wait, so this is opponent?
Yes, so it's a dual action. There's some extra cards in the box here. This is for the advanced game, James Moriarty, Mycroft Holmes, or Mycroft Holmes, there we go. Minecraft Holmes, yes, that's how, yeah.
One of the character cards is a creeper, right?
Yeah, exactly, creeper, we've got skeletons and zombies, it's great. Okay, so, Yeah, so basically, the player that lands here takes a card. The opponent has the option to give up a token to take face down from here.
I see.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right, so up to you. Would you like to go first? Okay, so that is Inspector Lestrade. So you can give up 2 tokens to take...
3, right?
Yeah, 3, I'm sorry. Yeah, 3 tokens to take 2 from here.
Okay.
And they have to be face up, because you're taking them face up.
Yeah.
So you're going to start a column of 9s, basically.
I guess.
All right, and then yep, that refills. Yep. So that's a 7, and that is an 8. Okay. So now I'm going to play. I'm going to take 5 of those investigation thingies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if I'll ever need that many, but we'll see. So now you get to go.
I'm going to go here.
Okay. Cool.
And spend 1.
Spend 1?
For the card.
Cool. So you're going to take a 4. All right. That's a map card. There's 5 of those in the game. I will go here, and I'm going to pay 3 to take 2 from the array. I'm going to take these 2 7s.
Nice.
1, 2. And last meeple for the first round.
I'll take 5 magnifying glasses.
5 of the, yep, investigation markers, whatever they're called. Okay, and then I will play, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to take this 7 from the array, and I'll give you the option to pay 1 to take a face down 1 if you want.
Sure, why not?
Okay?
Now, it doesn't refresh, right? Because it has to wait until it clears?
Yeah.
Okay.
When that action is done, then yeah. So you can look at it, but I can't see it. So it forms its own separate face down pile. Yep, column. There we go. All right, so that signals the end of the round. So these markers stay here. One special rule is if we ever share the same space, these characters become unavailable for the next round. So this character is unavailable for the next round, and Inspector Lestrade is unavailable for the next round. These characters. Oh.
Wait.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, my bad. These are always available. My mistake.
Oh, okay, so even if 2 people...
Even if 2 people land here, yeah, these are the always available cards. I forgot about that. But any special character that has 2 on it like that, you have to flip it over. Yeah.
Okay.
So now day 2.
Do they stand up or something?
Yeah, now we stand them up. Yeah, to indicate that they are ready to go.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then we lay them back down whenever we move them to take an action. Now, at this point, we would take our actions again. We would take 1 and move it somewhere else. We cannot land on the same spot that we're on.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And the role of the first player stays the entire game.
Oh,
so you're
really?
always going to be first player. Now this guy here
What in the
is Billy, right? So Billy the bellboy. You can discard 1 clue from your play area, though not a wild card or map fragment, and take as many investigation markers as the value of the card, minus the day of the investigation you are in. So discard a clue. Okay, and you gain, so you discard a clue, so let's say you discard the 4, or how about the 9, that makes more sense.
Okay.
If you discard the 9, the day that you're on right now is day 2, right? So 9 minus 2 is 7.
So you get 7. Wow.
Well, and then, you discard 1 clue from your play area, and take as many investigation markers as the value of the card, minus the day of the investigation you were on.
Wow.
So that would be 9 minus, so you would take 7 tokens if you decide to do that. So that is the new character that is available. All right, so you get to go. So you take one of your face-up meeples, move it somewhere, and then lay it face down.
I'm gonna actually move this here.
Okay.
And I'll discard the 9.
Okay, to get 7 tokens?
Yeah.
That's actually kind of cool. All right, so I'm going to put, this forms a discard pile over here.
I see.
So that, should this run out, we reshuffle this and it becomes the new deck.
5.
Now, if you ever can't take tokens because there are none left in the box, you just can't take any, period.
Okay. Wow, nasty.
I will move here. and I have to play that face down. And I can pay 1 to take 1. So I'm going to pay a investigation marker to take. I'm going to take this 6. And then new one comes out.
Okay.
There's a 9.
I will play this one and go here.
Okay.
And spend 3 to get 2 cards.
Okay.
I will get the map fragment and the 9.
Okay. Cool. Okay. I will.
Wow.
I'm going to do this one here to pay 3 to take 2 of these 6s.
I think you beat me already.
No, not yet. 7, 3. Okay.
Oh, crud.
So we've got. Yep.
Okay. This is interesting.
So we've got 2 meeples left. You got to move this one somewhere, and I got to move that one somewhere.
Yeah. Oh man. It's tough. What is that thing?
What is the what thing?
This?
That's the number 3.
Oh.
That's just the art. That's just the art on the card. It's nothing.
All right.
Nothing you need to worry about.
Whoops.
No, you're fine.
All right.
I'm actually gonna move this slightly so you guys can see. There you go.
I will take this meeple, and I'll go here.
Okay. And you can take a card.
I'm gonna take the 7.
You're gonna take the 7, and I'm going to pay a token to
Blind.
take 1 blind. Okay, that's what I got. If you guys want to know.
And now this refreshes.
Now that refreshes. It's an 8.
And now it's your turn.
And for my final meeple, I have to move somewhere else. I'm going to.
Now, is the only option for you to move one of these 2 because you can't go in the same spot?
I can't move here. I can't move here. I can't move here. So I got to move here or here.
I see.
So out of all of them, I don't want to give anything up. So I'm just going to land here and take 3 from the box. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and that ends the turn. So these characters that are face down flip back over.
Okay.
Okay, this one we don't flip because we don't flip these top 3. And we're not sharing here or here, so none of these get flipped over either. So now we stand these guys back up, and we start a new round by drawing a new card.
I see.
So this one is Inspector Gregson.
Inspector
Gregson. Okay, we're such nerds. Okay. Go, Gregson, go! Go, Gregson, go!
Oh man, so many people are spamming unsubscribe.
Yeah, unsubscribe. I just lost all 15 of my musically inclined subscribers.
That's funny. What's his ability?
His ability is you can obtain 1 to 3 clues from the visible line using 2 investigation markers for each. So if you want to take one of these, you pay 2. If you want to take 2 of them, you pay 4. If you want to take 3 of them, you pay 6.
I see.
For every two that you pay, you take 1, up to a maximum of 3 cards.
Okay. Interesting.
All right, you get to go first.
That's right.
Gadget!
Oh, it scared me! Jeez, that terrified me.
It's Dr. Claw. Yeah.
With a cold.
Yeah, excuse me. Excuse me. Take some NyQuil later.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna do this one over here
Okay.
and pay up to 6.
Yep.
3, 6, 4. How many?
Well, you're gonna take 3.
Yeah, 3
Okay.
cards.
All right. So you're gonna pay 6 to take 3.
Oh, that's probably pretty bad. Huh?
Well, no, you're gonna get 2 8s out of that, and well, it depends. If you want to stop me from getting a 6,
Yeah, whatever.
it's up to you. You do
4,
you.
5, 6. Okay. To get 3 cards. Oh my god.
That's not a bad ratio there.
1, 2, 1. 6 of these. Okay, so 1.
Mm-hmm.
2,
Okay.
3.
Cool.
I have a plan, sort of.
3, 4, 9. Okay. I need stuffs. I'm going to...
Yeah, I have it stuck in my head too.
Alright, I'm going to do that. I'm going to take 5.
Okay.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All you.
I'm gonna move this one here.
Okay.
Over here.
Alright, you can pay 3 to get 2.
All 3.
Okay.
To get 2.
Alright.
Which one do I get is the problem. I'll get these 2, I guess. 3 and a 4.
Nice. You got almost the majority on 3s. By the way, if you get all of the cards of one number, so all 3 3s or all 4 4s, you get 3 bonus points at the end.
Immediately or at the end?
At the end of the game.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Because you can still mess up your opponent.
Yeah, there's a possibility of taking stuffs. Okay. I will, I'm going to move. I'm going to move this guy here to pay 6 and take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to take 3 from the array. I'm going to take that one,
Nice.
that one, and that one. There's more 9s, so you're okay.
Yeah, that's 6 though.
7, 3. Oh, there's a wild.
That's the wild.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Now, if there's only 6 cards, and I have like the rest of the 2 6s, can I add
Yes.
like another wild
Yes.
and it'll count?
Yes.
That's weird. All right.
It counts for majority, but not for the bonus points.
I see. All right. I will use this one to go here.
Okay.
And discard my 9.
To get more of those tokens.
Yeah.
That's
so 9
crazy.
minus 3 is 6.
Okay.
So that goes over there.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3,
That is super powerful.
5, 6. Eh. Yeah, but
You have to give up cards to do it. That's the downside.
yeah, I know.
All right. So my last token for this round. Potent. Out of all those cards, that's tempting. I'm gonna come here, pay 1 to throw that onto the floor.
You're so mad.
I am mad.
So angry. I'm gonna pay 1.
I'm gonna pay it now. I'm gonna take that and
Nice.
put it on the 9.
Ooh, nasty.
8. All right, so that ends this round. That guy gets flipped over because both of us are on it.
I see. Okay.
Okay. And then all the meeples are face up. Good. And then we move on to day 4. Langdale Pike.
Which one's that one?
So that one, let's take a look at him in the back of the rulebook. Langdale Pike. Okay, you can take from 1 to 3 clues directly from the deck, using 1 investigation marker for each. Next, keep a card hidden in your play area and discard the rest. So, okay, so basically, if you give up 3 tokens, okay, you take 3 cards, you choose 1 to keep, and you discard the other ones.
For 3 magnified buttons?
Yeah, but it's you're paying the extra tokens to give yourself more of a chance to draw what you want, basically.
Okay. Alright, so I will...
You got this.
I will take this one
Okay.
and... Ooh, yeah, I'll move him over there.
You're gonna pay 1 to get 1.
Yeah.
There you go. That's 3 points for you at the end of the game because you got all 3 threes.
Ooh. 3.
Another 7. Okay. I will...
This is a cutthroat game.
It is. It is. I'm going to move him here to get 3 tokens from the box.
I will move this one here.
To pay 3 to get 2 cards.
Yes. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I said. Taking the 8s.
I guess.
Nasty. Okay. So 6 and 8.
Wow.
Okay. So pay. What would I do with that?
I think it's kind of bad to go first, huh?
I don't know about that. Alright, I will move, okay, I'm going to do this one and move them here. I'm going to pay 3 to get 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take a 8. And the other one, I'm going to take...
Now, can you switch your wilds, or is it like as soon as you put it down in a column, it's forever that number?
I'm pretty sure it's locked in, but let me double check on that. You can immediately assign it to a type of clue that you already have, or you can set it aside to start a new type of clue in a later turn. So you have to use it then and there. You can't like save a bunch and then use them at the end of the game.
Yeah. I'm gonna get 5.
Get 5? Okay.
3, 4, 5.
I'm actually probably going to do the same thing there because I need more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So that ends that round. This guy gets flipped over. Bless you. This guy gets flipped back over because it's the start of the new day. And we draw a new card. Irene Adler. Irene Adler is theft. Ooh. Use the number of the day of the week to pay as many investigation markers and get 1 visible clue from the play area of your opponent to add to your pile of hidden clues. You cannot take any wild card nor any hidden card. So use the number of the day of the... Okay, so you would have... You would have to pay 5 to take 1 from the opponent and then put it as a hidden card.
Nasty.
Yeah.
Alright, so I go first.
That would be really nasty on like day 2. Like that would be terrible. People would stealing stuff left and right. And you get to go first.
Okay. What does that mean though? Like this 2 pile, the 3 pile?
Huh?
Like you say you pay whatever many tokens to take a hidden... to take 1 of his cards, but then it has a 2 pile and a 3 pile.
That's from his array.
Oh, okay.
So you're taking a card from his array of
I
cards.
see. Okay. Okay, so I guess I'll do... It doesn't really matter.
You're fine. You're doing very well, for the record. You've got a lot of good sets that I don't have. Like I'm focused on a couple of numbers and I can't seem to get anything else but.
Alright, I'll do this one, and I'll pay 6. 2, 3.
Okay, so you're going to take 3 cards.
Wait a second. If I do that. Yeah, you know what? I'll do it. Whatever.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll take these 3.
Those 3. Okay, so you got an 8, a 6, and a 7, right?
Actually,
Or would you rather take the wild?
it doesn't really matter at this point, does it?
Hmm.
It doesn't really matter.
Up to you.
I don't think it really matters, honestly.
Alright. So new ones come out. You've got a 9, got a map fragment, and another 9.
Nasty.
I'm going to... Ow. Okay. Yikes. I'm going to do the same thing, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nice. You're really going for those 9s.
Maybe. I know what you're talking about. Okay, so I'm going to move... I want to free up something else. Alright, I'm going to free up this one to come here. So I can move here later.
Yeah.
So I get to take 3 cards. So I'm going to take the wild and put that here. And the 2 9s and put them here.
Nice.
5, that's a new number. 5, 4.
Wow.
Haven't seen the 5s yet.
I haven't seen the 1s or the 2s.
There are no 1s or 2s.
I haven't
It's
seen the
3 through 9. Those are the cards.
5s yet.
Exactly. Very good.
Alright, I will... Man. Options are pretty limited. Crud.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Giving up a card at this point to get...
Yeah.
You're in day 5, so giving up a 9 would only give you 4 tokens.
No.
But, yeah.
I will do this.
To get 3? Okay, makes sense. I only have 2 myself, so I need to do something with that. If I were to take some, what would I take? I'm going to move this guy here. Maybe? Yeah, I'm going to move one there, pay 1, and take a... I don't want you to have majority on that, but I also... What would you do next? See, you would do that anyway. I'm going to take the 4. Just to try and stop you there. Mm-hmm. Alright, and you get to take your final turn with this guy. Humana, humana. I figured. I thought you were going to take a 5 and a 4 or something like that, so I didn't want you to... You already have 2 4s, right?
Yeah.
So I was trying to stop you from getting a complete set.
Yeah. Do 1.
Makes sense.
And...
Cool.
What do I want to do? You know what? Do I want to...
9s?
Do I? No.
It's up to you.
No. I'll do this.
Okay.
Sorry.
Is that your final answer?
I guess.
Alright.
Whatever.
Wild.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
All these wilds.
Yeah. It's wild. Although I'd love to take one of those. I mean, I could with that, but I have 0... I have 1 investigation marker left. So if I were to take one, what would I take? If I did... Okay. I'm going to just perform this action here. Take a card. I'm going to take the 5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take the wild action. And I'm going to make that...
Ooh.
Well, no. For every wild that you do not have assigned a number at the end of the game, it's worth negative points.
Ooh, nasty.
So I don't know if I want to do that. Man. See, if I take the wild, I can put it somewhere else, but I kind of want to diversify a little bit here, too. Man. I'll take the 5. And that's that. All right. So there's the other 4. So now we...
I get the option of doing this?
Yeah, do you want to...
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That would have been... No. This would have been your fit, so that was my bad.
Oh, so... Okay.
But no...
Right?
Yeah, it's up to you. I'll give you a choice. Do you want to take the... Because I messed up. I should not have drawn a new one until you were done. That's so as my screw-up, do you want to take that, or do you want to take a different one?
I'll take this.
Okay, I figured you would. It's fine.
I mean...
No, you would have gotten that. You would have gotten it. It's fair.
Yeah.
It's only fair.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah. So now we play these face up.
This one flips over?
Yep, and this one flips back to the side. All right, and then new character is Toby.
What in the world?
It's a dog. Toby the dog. Toby, you get as many investigation markers from the reserve as the type of clues you have at that very moment. Map fragments are a type. Non-assigned wild cards do not qualify.
I don't understand.
So if I were to use Toby right now, I would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those investigation markers.
So the hidden information.
Let me check on maybe. It doesn't. It just says map fragments are a type. You know, that's a good question.
Maybe it doesn't count. Cause
yeah, we'll just make house rule and say it doesn't. So that would be, you would get 1, 2, 3, 4 map fragments are. So 5, 6. You'd get 8 tokens from that, from Toby.
So it's my turn.
It is your turn. So, I know what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Take an 8. I don't blame you.
3, 6, 7, 8.
And Toby, I want my 7. So I'm going to free you up.
Oh, that's right. I'm stupid. I should have done that, huh? I should have strategized better.
What'd you take from that other card?
Yeah. Dang, that stinks. Oh.
You want to take it back?
No. That was my mistake. That's rough. Oh, sorry.
They can't see what
that's
you
how
have.
I think.
I see.
Alright. Alright, so my turn again.
Yep.
Dang. That was dumb of me.
Nah, it wasn't dumb.
That was dumb because... Oh, that's so annoying.
There are other places to go to get cards, so it's not like it's your only option there.
Kind of. Alright. Man, that stinks. Okay. I'll take 5.
Taking 5. Okay. It's a lot of tokens.
Yeah.
Alright. I will play this one... Here? No.
What was that one?
It was here.
Yeah.
We used that guy, that 246 guy. So I want to go here and pay 3 to take 2. I'm going to take the wild for the 5 and the 8.
Ooh, don't break your cards.
I'm trying for that. More 8s.
Wow.
Alright, and you get to move. Last meeple for this round.
Yeah, I will do this one and pay 3.
Okay, to take some?
To take 1.
Okay.
2.
Oh, getting those 8s. 9 and 5.
Wow.
Okay.
Now, oh yeah, your turn.
I have one final turn. I could get 5 tokens, or I can maybe take from that. If I were to, would I want to? How many 4s do you have? 4?
2.
2 4s. Okay.
Well.
I know. Yeah. My head. Okay. I'm going to do.
That was funny.
I'm gonna go here. Do that. And I'm going to take the wild and
Nasty.
play it on the 4.
Cool.
Another map fragment.
Wow.
Okay. So that ends that round. This character gets flipped over.
Yep. And
This Toby goes away.
Oh, that stinks.
Poor Toby.
He was my
favorite character.
He was my get out of free jail card.
I see. All right. Last round. This is Shimwell. What is his name?
What in the world?
Let's find here. Shinwell Porky Johnston. Okay, or Johnson. Discard 1 to 3 cards from the visible line. So if you don't like those clue cards, you can discard them.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Nasty. So wait, like
for free. Just discard them.
Just discard them?
Yeah. And then you maybe use them on a next turn or something.
I see. All right. So first thing I will do is oh crap. Yeah. I'll do that then. Pay 6 to take 3 cards.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Wow. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I will take the 5.
Okay.
The fragment.
Figured. Now you've got 3 of those.
And the 9.
All right. Good job. All right. New cards.
No.
1, 2. Map fragment. Those are dangerous.
There.
All right. So you've got that. So,
Oh, I'm so stupid. Where was this? Over where? Over there?
I think.
Oh, crud.
Why? Okay.
That's okay. Whatever.
So I'm gonna move this one. I can't let you do that. Okay, I'm gonna move this one here to pay 4 to get 2.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. I want to grab this and this. Okay, and new cards. Now we have to shuffle these up.
Obviously, you know what that one is.
I don't.
Alright. So it's my turn?
Yep.
It's difficult.
It is.
Do you get any points from this?
At the end of the game, no.
No.
I don't believe so.
Okay. Oof. Okay. I will go here then,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
And take one of my choice.
Yep. Take one of your choice.
And you won't be able to do anything because you don't have the magnifying glass.
Correct. I won't be able to use that face down. Very, very smart of you. Very good.
Right.
So this goes face up. There's a 9. So I kind of need stuff. Without investigation markers, I can't do a whole lot here. I'm gonna do this to get 5.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
I will do my last move. And wow, nasty. Go here, and I'll spend 3 to get 2 cards.
Okay.
And I will get 1 and 2.
Makes sense.
I'll put this one here and this one. I'm trying to do math.
Math, carry the 1, times pi.
Just like 3. So you get, I think, 3 points. Wait, is it? No, because you have 4 there. So this 2 is 3. Yeah, okay. Sounds good.
Good?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so for my last turn of the game, how could I use this to my advantage?
Really? That's easy.
What do you mean easy? There's something I can do.
But don't you have to pay up to the date for this one?
Yeah, which is 5, isn't it?
It's 7.
Oh, is it? Let me see. Yeah, you're right, I think. Hold on. Use the number of the day of the week to pay as many investigation markers and get 1 visible clue. Oh, so I'd have to pay 7, not 5. Oh, crap. Okay.
That's what I was thinking. I actually wanted to use my magnifying glasses.
I was gonna ninja one of your cards, and then I realized you're right.
I was gonna take one of your 4 to leave you with a negative, like with a wild. But then I was like, eh. I don't want to.
There's not a whole lot of things I can do here. I mean. You have all 5 map fragments, which is awesome.
But you can still take those 2 9s and wallop me.
Well, I've already got majority, so it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
but don't you get minus points?
It's 9. I have majority. 9 minus however many you have. So whether I have 7 or 9 or 10, 15, it doesn't matter. I've got majority. I get 9 points minus yours.
Oh, I see. So I could have done this instead. My bad.
Okay, if you want to do that.
I thought, because I was calculating, like, if you had...
That would give you the majority on 4s. Yeah, go ahead. That's fine. No, it's fine. Yeah, at this point, it doesn't matter.
I'm so confused. But this would give you less points, right? If I
that would give me less points. That would be 6 minus 3.
Okay.
So I would get 1 less point here, but you would get 4 points. It would be 4 minus 2 is 2. So you either take 2 points away from me, or you get 2 points, or you take 1 point away from me.
Whatever, I'll just
no.
I'll just leave it
You
there.
get more out of it if you put that over there.
I'll just leave it there.
Math, put it over.
No,
Come on.
I'm going to leave it here.
Fine.
Because
I'm telling you, you'll get more points that way. It's up to you. Okay, fine. I will. Jeez, I guess I'll pay.
Wait, how will I get more points that way?
All right, look. By doing that, you now have the majority on 4s. 4 points.
But I already have this.
I didn't know that. My bad. Well, in that case, never mind. Okay, that hidden information.
But wait a second. Would I technically have all 4s, or do I actually...
No, you have to have all 4 4s. The wilds do not count toward that 3 points.
I keep messing myself up on that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I should have counted the card. I realized that, yeah, you've got a mat fragment and a 4 then, basically.
No.
Yeah, you do. I'm going to take these... I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm going to take these 2 9s, paid my 3. Doesn't matter. Alright, so end of the game.
Okay.
Let me get something to write with.
I think you totally won this, though.
No.
Those 9s.
It doesn't matter. It's still 9 points, you know. Alright, so we've got... Alright, so we'll start with the 9s and work our way down.
Okay.
I've got the majority on the 9s,
I have 3
but you have 3. So 9 minus 3 is 6 points for me.
Okay.
The 8s, you've got majority there.
6 minus 3?
8 minus 3 is 5.
Okay, I see. 7?
7, I have the majority on 7s. 7 minus your 2
is 5.
I get 5 points. 6s, I've got 4 6s. You've got 3 6s, so 6 minus 3 is 3 points for me. 5s, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 5s. You have 2. So 5 minus 2 is 3 points.
Yeah.
The 4s, you've got the majority with your hidden information. I had a 7 here,
I see.
so it didn't matter. You might as well reveal that.
So 4 minus 2?
4 minus my 2 is 2 points.
Okay.
The 3s, you have 3 points unattested plus 3 bonus points. So that's 3 plus 3 is 6.
Oh, interesting.
Because you got all 3 3s.
Okay.
And then I don't think there's no 2s. Now the map fragments.
10 points?
10 points.
Okay.
Okay. So I got 11, 14, 17. You got, 17 plus the 6 is 23. So you beat me 23 to 17.
Cool.
So what did you think as a 2-player game? Did you enjoy this, or was it?
It was okay.
It was casual?
I liked it. It was pretty casual. What was that last card there?
What last card?
The card down there.
Oh, this was a character? That was Violet Hunter. She does... You can exchange 1 clue from your play area with 1 clue from the visible area. So I can take a 9 from me, put it back, and then take 1 from there to put somewhere else.
So it's like trading.
Trading,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What about these?
Those are advanced cards.
Interesting.
Moriarty and a couple of others there. Holmes,
They're
I think.
blue.
Yeah, it's just to signify that they're the optional advanced set.
And this one wasn't blue, but it was still advanced?
Yeah, Mycroft. Yeah, that's a special
Cool.
card that gets flipped. Sherlock and Mycroft. So yeah, that's an extra thing that you can add. This was the basic game that we played.
It was fun.
You liked it?
Yeah, it just needs dice, that's all.
Oh my god, the dice! No, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
What? It's a little bit of dice and an hourglass timer.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Uh-huh.
No, this was actually really fun. I liked it. I enjoyed it. The strategy really came into which ones you took off, and like to make sure that your next ones land on whatever one that you want.
Mm-hmm.
The flipping was kind of crazy. It just, I think it was a little bit too casual, maybe.
Too casual?
Yeah.
Too light? I can understand that.
Yeah. But I did like it though.
That's good. There are a lot of other games out there where, like I just recently played Raiders of the North Sea digital, and that place a worker, take a worker is much more strategic than this for various reasons. So this is definitely a lighter worker placement game, I would say. I like the set collection. That reminds me a bit of Lost Cities.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
It's got that Lost Cities vibe, except with the Inspector Holmes, or theme.
The Lost City is probably more simpler than this.
It's definitely more simple, yeah.
But I think this is light casual only because it has so much stuff. Like, I don't know, it just looks like a lot into the eye.
It's not really,
but
though.
it's like, wait a second. This isn't an engine builder? Like, I thought it was an engine builder.
Right. Well, it's just, it takes up a lot of space, and it looks intimidating, but it's really not. Because you've got all these different columns of cards, but really, you're just keeping track of how many cards you have for each number. That's all it is.
Yeah.
So it's easy to learn, easy to play. It's very light, very casual. It would be one of those filler games that you would play in between like longer play sessions if you have like a game night or something.
Yeah.
For a 2-player game, it's not bad. I mean, like, I think this is like a perfect husband and wife, spouse kind of game. You know what I mean? Like, something light, casual to play with your spouse instead of destroying each other, Twilight Struggle-esque. You know what I mean? Just.
Although this is nasty. I really wanted to take away your 4 and.
That would have been.
What is that? -1 for wild?
That would have been -1.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wonder how that would have changed. I don't know.
You still won. 23-17. You beat the crap out of me, young lady.
I know.
That 3, I was gonna try and take a 3 away from you. That was my. I forgot about that. Depending on what day, I was gonna trade in 5 because that's what we had figured out before. I'm like, oh, 5. So I could take 5 from here, spend 5 from here, take away one of your 3s.
Yeah.
You would still get the majority on 3, but only get 2 points for it as opposed to 6.
Yeah.
But it still would not have. It still would not have changed. Those map fragments really did the trick. 10 points is a lot. So if I'm not letting you have the map fragments, I probably may have pulled ahead.
I had 2 right in the beginning, like the first 2 days. So I was like, you know what? I might as well just try and collect them all.
Part of me I was like thinking that we weren't going to go through the whole deck. So part of me was thinking to myself, there's no way she's going to get all 5 in before that, before. I was thinking the game was going to end and there was still going to be a good hefty chunk of cards here. There wasn't.
Yeah.
We ran out of cards just as the game ended. So every single card that was in the deck, one of us had.
Yeah.
So had I known that was going to happen, I would have been more aggressive on those maps, I think. Because I was thinking, there may be 1 or 2 at the bottom of the deck she'll never get to. and then she'll get less points. But not in this case.
Yeah.
We were taking cards left and right. That was the majority of our actions.
Yeah.
So knowing that now, my strategy would definitely change next time we played.
I wasn't too afraid of spending my magnifying glasses, but then as you started getting more, and I was fighting struggling to get magnifying glasses, I was like, oh my gosh, I wonder if my strategy failed. But I calculated 3 for 2 every turn as opposed to 1 for 1 is every turn is like
1 for 1 to 1 is a nice return, but that's one of your 3 actions for that day. So you're giving up more clues for making them cheaper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a little bit of math going on there too.
Mm-hmm. I liked it though. I guess my only critique would just be I wish these drawings weren't so complicated looking. But then again, I wouldn't know how to simplify them. So.
Well, I think once you get used to the ability, you're going to use these cards repeatedly because at the end of the game you're going to have 1 left over that you're not going to use.
Oh yeah.
So as you continuously play this game, you're going to become familiar with these abilities anyway, and these will serve as a visual aid only.
Oh, that makes me wish that there were more cards like these then.
The basic ones, yeah. I mean, you can always go with the advanced game if you wanted to, but yeah.
I wish there was a huge deck.
Huge deck. That would have been cool. Right.
That would have been fun.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, well, that was Holmes, Sherlock, and Mycroft. Minecraft. If you guys haven't already, subscribed to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vincent Natalie. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye, guys.